Hey everyone, just wanted to make this little video to have a tutorial to show you a little bit how to navigate your new box and to show you how to take care of your box and keep it running smooth. There's just a few things you need to learn with this new system. It's a little different than cable or dish TV. So it's just like similar to your cell phone. It's got apps, nearly 100 apps on here, and different TV shows, movies, live, just almost anything you can imagine. So just wanted to go over this with you. When you open up your box, you'll have this page full of apps, and all these apps are the key to all your channels, movies, favorite TV shows. You'll never have to record again. You can live TV on demand, and you can watch all your favorite shows. There are some local channels, which I get asked a lot. Do you have local channels? And there's an app here that actually, I'm going to click on this. You'll get a remote with your box that operates like a laptop computer with a mouse, and you can, like, News On is one app, and I'm just going to show you a few apps that this is one I found that has a live news, and it has channel 12, and this is so far the only one that I could find that was local that you could get on this particular app. But if you look around, you could probably find one that has 12 and 6 on, or 3 and 6 on it. I don't know for sure, but you can click on here, and it will give you a live coverage of, this is my favorite, so I've got this favorited out. So, but this is, for instance, a live, this is channel 12. I don't know why they have Christmas on their We'll Be Right Back page, but if it does have a live feed on it, so it is live. They're just on a break for right now. But you can go back to old, like if you missed the breakfast show, for instance, on channel 12, you can go back here and watch the old recording of the breakfast show, and noon. If you missed the noon news, you can go back and watch, 5 or whatever. So it's got other cities too. So you can type them in, search, you may find your favorite channel, who knows. But it does have channel 12. So I'm going to come out, get out of that. And if you like movies and shows, there's several options. There's several good apps that have that. But I wanted to show you my favorite, which is Showbox. You click on it, and then you have what's trending, and then it has up and coming movies that haven't even made it to the theater yet. Some of them are in the theater right now, and you can watch some on here that are in the theater, and they're up and coming, and some that are out of the theater and exclusively on here. So, like, for instance, if you wanted to watch Game of Thrones, there is currently 8 seasons of Game of Thrones, and sometimes we get advertisements, which we do. We can't stop that, but you go look for the X in the corners, you X them out. So you got 8 seasons. So if you wanted to watch, say, season 4, and you wanted to watch the last episode, you just click on it, click watch now, and it loads for you. This thing is very fast. The older ones would take a lot longer. Here's another advertisement. You can just X out of it before the movie, before the show, and then within seconds, there's your move. There's your show. And you can. What is neat about this? If you watched half of the show, for instance, you can click down here, and you can see down at the bottom here is the length of the show. Let's say you were into it about an hour, or let's say 28 minutes. Right down here, you see it here in the corner, and you can just go right straight to where you left off. You don't have to record, and you can come back to this spot anytime for the rest of the history of the box. So this is awesome. We'll get out of here. I want to move right along, and you click up here to the top left, and you can see all your shows. You can click on get your favorites built up. I'll always go to new releases for movies and shows, and here's the movies, new releases, and here you've got these right here. These have just come out and are on this box. So you've got all these movies for anybody that likes to watch movies. You got all the new ones that come out, and several hundreds of older movies. And so that's it in a nutshell on that app. And here's one I like. It's called TV Tap, and this one has all the live networks. So this is all set up to be on the live. So you got A&E live. So whatever's on there right now, that's what you would be watching for A&E. So the show that is on at the present time will load here with a streaming, and as soon as it loads, you can click on full screen, and then you can watch whatever is on at this time of whatever is on A&E. Sometimes it may take a minute to load, but there's usually very little buffering, and if it doesn't load up, then it could be on commercial or for whatever reason. But generally these work just fine. Let's go back to, let's try Animal Planet. And you do have to have internet and at least 6 megs of speed on your internet, 6 or more, for it to work. And since I'm live right now, I'm not real sure why. I could have an internet issue right now. If my internet is not streaming, there we go. It will hesitate. So, but here's AMC, and this is live. Whatever's on is on for AMC right now. So there's a movie on apparently. So there you go for that. And it's all in other countries too. It has several other countries that you can switch to, different languages, etc. And you have all these networks. You got your CBS, Sports, Cinemax, CNN, of course, the Sci-Fi Channel, Discovery, Disney's, ESPN's, Fox Sports, Golf Channel, all the HBOs, Hallmarks, all the Hallmarks, and History Channels, etc. It's just got all the networks that the cable and satellites have, and you get it right here for a one-time fee only, and you've got all this. And here's another favorite of mine. It's called Cyberflix. You can go to it, and you can come up here and see, these are all shows right here. Obviously you can go to movies too, and new shows over here. You change whether you want to go to movies or shows, and I want to look at movies. I want to show you some things here, and you click up here, and this is awesome here. I got a lot of Western fans. You can go to Hallmark and Lifetime. It has 80s movies, Disney's, comedy classics, and my Western guys. Here you go for my Western fans. It's got all the old shows, all the old movies. So here's the movies. Pale Rider, Magnificent Seven. So if you go to the shows, you can go to the 80s or to the Westerns on here, and there you go. All the old ones: Rifleman, Wild Wild West, Gunsmoke, every episode, Lonesome Dove, every episode, every show ever made from each one of these series. You can watch them anytime you want. You don't have to wait on it on cable or dish. You can go right to them. And the same with all the old movies. So that is, and it's got, of course, it's got your soap operas for the ladies. You got all these you got Netflix and Hulu. So if you're a Netflix fan or Hulu only, here's what all the Netflix movies and shows. You can go watch all those all here in one area gathered together, so you can find those. So we'll get out of there, and then I want to show you one of the things that you need to do on a regular basis is go to settings, and you need to click on there and look for the settings for storage. So I go to more settings, usually is where I go to here. Well, let me find it here. You go here, and then it will bring up screen, and you look for storage. Click on your storage, and that's how many gigabytes you've used out of 32 gigabytes, which this has, which is super fast. And you go to cached data, and you go here and you click on it, and you want to clear the cache on a regular basis. Daily would be good, or every 2 or 3 days, depends on how much you use it. Clean it out, and then it empties out your cache. So it keeps that low and keeps your computer running faster. So we back out of here, and then one other app that you need to keep updated is go to Aptoide. It's got a little arrow pointing down. You click on it, and you go down the bottom here and you see apps. This is where you keep your apps updated. And you click on the apps, and you look at the very top ones are the ones that needs updated. You have to keep these updated. Some of them update automatically, some of them doesn't. So where it says installed, anything below there you don't have to worry about, it's already done. So let's say you want to update Facebook. You just click on Facebook, click on update, and it downloads a new.
Provide easier, secure access to your
And
home
here comes the
using
commercial,
your code, smart Wi-Fi
which you can get rid of.
You can control the lock with your smartphone and your voice.
Let's try this one more time. There we go. Go back to the apps. And you just click on Facebook again, just to show you that it's really easy. Sometimes you get a glitch, you get the commercial on there, the ads or whatever. But you just click out of them with an X, and then, okay, maybe this is, let's try this again. One more time. There we go.
Root is a new type of car insurance that looks deeper than other insurers by using telematics.
Wait for the X, click it. Now it finishes up. It installs you to the box. It will install it. Wait for it to say open. When it's done installing. And there it is, You just go back, and then you redo that with your other apps. You just update anything that's available there that you use a lot, and just keep it all clear. That will keep your box running fast and smooth. There's several other apps on here I could show you, but I'm just trying to hit the most important ones and how simple this thing is to use. You've got probably 3,000 or 4,000 different shows, channels, and movies. About almost 4,000. You can't even get close to that on dish or cable. I mean, and then this is a one-time fee. We do have options for a subscription. This EU TV is one of them, and I can explain that to you later. It's an awesome, it's an awesome app that does cost. It averages out to be about $16 a month. You can't find that anywhere, but it has live TV movies and shows, and it has a TV guide that tells you what's coming up. And I can explain that one more later. This seems to be a favorite, but just wanted to give you that update on this box and how it works and how easy it is, and how much money you can actually save on this with your cable is literally hundreds to thousands of dollars a year you can save, and with a 1-year warranty on this box plus a year free anytime you need service. You can call the free tech support for a year. You just call this number, and I have a tech guy that can fix any issues that you have with it. So that's it in a nutshell. Just wanted to share this with you, so you can always go back to it if you have problems when you buy your new box. Just go to this video, and it will kind of help you get through all your apps. So just play with it, click on the apps, learn how to use them, and you just have all kinds of things. YouTubes, you can play karaoke, pictures, internet, just everything. So that's it. So if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thanks.